Lady Esther Screen Guild play tonight, Gentleman Jim. The starring players, this is Errol Flynn.
This is Alexis Smith.
This is Ward Bond. And this is Grant Withers. Tonight, Lady Esther presents the Screen Guild players in a radio version of the Warner Brothers hit, Gentleman Jim, based on the colorful prize ring career of James J. Corbett. Errol Flynn, who plays the title role in the picture, is starred as Gentleman Jim. Alexis Smith as Vicky Ware, Ward Bond as John L. Sullivan, and Grant Withers as Walter Lowry. The Lady Esther Screen Guild players in Gentleman Jim.
Corbett's are at it again. Come on. Stop dancing around like a rabbit, blaster. Take a stance and fight like a decent man.
All right, Harry. How's this?
Look at that young Jim Corbett go.
Oh, it's a footwork, I tell you.
Yeah, and he's 30 pounds lighter than his brother, too. You're yellow, Jim Corbett. Stand still and fight.
Oh, Harry, Ma never used to say, this is going to hurt you a lot more than it does me.
That was a long time ago, of course, back in 1890 in San Francisco, when the Corbetts all lived on the wrong side of the tracks. And if you're wondering how a fellow like Jim could get in the swanky Olympic Club, well, I guess I'm the one who ought to know. You see, my name is Walter Lowry. I worked right alongside Jim when we were both tellers in the bank. And one day, Vicky Ware came in, the only daughter of old Buck Ware, who'd hit it rich in the Comstock lode. And you can bet Jim Corbett didn't lose any time.
Well, how would you like this, Miss Ware? Large bills?
No, all in silver dollars, please. Father's in a poker game over at the Olympic Club, and they won't play with anything else.
Oh, I see. Did you say the Olympic Club?
Yes, why?
Well, this will make a pretty big stack of cartwheels. Do you think you can carry them all right?
Oh, I think so.
Well, as it happens, it's just about my lunchtime. I'll be very glad to carry them over for you.
Oh, but I'm perfectly capable.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. I'll just change my coat and I'll be right with you, like that. I told you I'd get into that club. I told you I'd do it someday, Walter.
So does the garbage man do it, Jim. He does it every day.
Yeah? Well, listen, kiddo. When I go in through the front door. You're looking at a new member of the Olympic Club.
You? You're daffy.
I got Victoria Ware to take me down to the gym. Then I talked to Mr. Watson. He's the new boxing instructor, you see. Then we put the gloves on for a couple of rounds and, well, I guess he knows a boxer when he sees one.
Gee.
They've given me an athletic membership free.
But don't you have to be sponsored for that?
Sure, I'm sponsored, all right, by Mr. Henry Buck Ware and his daughter Victoria of the same name.
No kidding. Who talked him into it?
Who do you think, the garbage man?
Don't misunderstand me, Buck. This young boxer of yours is all right in his place. The only trouble is he doesn't know his place.
Oh, Corbett doesn't mean to be a pain in the neck. It's just a natural gift, like boxing.
I see this is a social club. Let him take his blasted bicep somewhere else.
Now, Jerry, Corbett's a type. You can't take offense at a type.
Has he ever pushed you off the flying rings, just playful like?
Or tickled you when you're on the horizontal bars?
Stood in back of you when you're playing cards?
I guess he is a little trying at times. If there were only some way we could pin his ears back, teach him a lesson.
Pardon me, gentlemen.
Oh, hello there, Watson.
Hello, Watson.
I'd like to meet an old friend of mine. Just landed in town this morning. The one and only Jack Burke, former middleweight champion of the British Isles and Australia.
Great honor, Mr. Burke. How long are you going to be in town?
Oh, I don't know, sir. I'm fighting Jake Kilrain in Chicago next month.
Next month. Jerry, what do you think?
What do I think about what?
Well, if Burke would put on a contest for us...
With Corbett. Say, that's a great idea.
That is a great idea.
We'd consider it a personal favor.
And pay you $1,000 for your trouble.
1,000? Say, that's nothing to be sneezed at, gents. You want me to give somebody a good drubbing. Is that it?
As you say, Burke, that is it. It's a knockout. How do you like that, Vicky? Corbett knocked him out.
What are you so happy about, Dad?
Why, I tell you, he's... Say, that's right. He was supposed to take a licking. I guess he'll be worse than ever now.
Maybe I can tone him down a bit.
You, Vicky? How?
Well, won't he be at the reception later?
You know, there's just one thing I don't understand, Miss Ware.
What's that, Mr. Corbett?
How can I be dancing with you when I'm supposed to be murdered?
Feeling pretty good, aren't you?
Oh, listen, I'm feeling fine.
Yes, I'm quite aware of that. You have a beautiful start.
Yeah, that's right. I figure if I can lick a former champion that easy, I ought to be able to...
I wasn't referring to your ring career, Mr. Corbett. I was talking about the champagne.
Oh, don't be silly. Listen, I can drink more than anybody in the world. Oh, wait a minute, Miss Ware. What?
Hey, Jimmy, old boy, come on, Jimmy, let's have some more champagne. It's free.
Oh, I'm dancing now, Walter. Miss Ware, you remember my friend, don't you, Mr. Lowry?
Sure she remembers me, Jim. I never forget a life on my face.
Mr. Corbett.
He's having fun, isn't he?
Yes, very much so. Would you mind if we went out on the terrace for a while?
Would I mind? Oh, it's mighty nice out here, Miss Ware. Almost like another world.
Yes. It is nice, isn't it?
You know, I've never thanked you for making all this possible for me. I mean, if you hadn't brought me here and sponsored me, I might never have seen this side of the tracks at all.
Oh, there really aren't two sides of the tracks in San Francisco. There's just the lucky and the unlucky. So don't let this Nob Hill crowd deceive you. After all, we all started out with the same wooden wash tubs.
You mean that, don't you? You know something? I've been hoping all night you'd let your hair down for me. I think you're beautiful.
Why, you... How dare you kiss me? You impertinent roughneck.
Who? Me?
That was carrying your well-known nerve just a little too far.
Oh, what's the matter? I thought you wanted me to kiss you.
I never said anything of the kind.
No, I know you didn't say it, but you led me out here on the terrace, didn't you? And you told me not to be scared of you, didn't you? What was I supposed to think?
I'd love to see some man knock your block off.
Oh, well, you won't. Good night.
Come on, Jimmy. Come on, boys. Free champagne. Drink up.
No, not me, Walter. That stuff goes to your head.
Oh, say, Corbett, can I talk to you for a minute?
Hi, Mr. Ware. Have a little champagne.
No thanks. Corbett, I don't like to do this, but the committee has requested me to ask your friend here to leave.
Why? What's the matter with him?
Well, shall we say because he isn't in formal clothes? Some of our ex-gold miners are very particular about form.
Oh, they are they?
It's all right, Jim. It's all right. Don't get mad at him. I'll go.
No. Wait a minute. Well, Mr. Ware, I hope you understand that if he goes, I go with him.
I'm sorry, Corbett. I was hoping you'd understand.
Sure, I understand perfectly. I hear it's already cost you about $1,000 to put me in my place tonight. Well, I'm sorry if I disappointed you, but I didn't think you'd try to take it out on my friend.
Why, I don't think you have...
And what's more, if you don't like the way we drink, there's plenty of places be glad to have us. Come on, Walter. I know a couple of high-class saloons. Oh, my head.
Jim, you awake?
Oh, not sure yet. Where are we?
Ain't I home?
No, you ain't. I ain't either. Smells like a hotel.
Smells more like a bar room.
Yeah.
Say, Jim, I think if I move, my ears will fall off. You see my shoes anywhere?
No, but they must be under the bed.
Hand them to me, will you?
All right, if I can find them. That's not them. Well,
Have you got them?
I don't know. They got a handle on them? Oh, I got them. Here they are.
I wonder what part of town we're in.
Oh, don't ask me. Oh, my head. I don't think I was ever... Hey, Walter. Look out there, out the window.
What?
That big sign. It says Salt Lake City Ice Company.
Salt Lake City? Oh, how'd we ever get here?